This is our lesson number 5th of the linear equations and inequalities. And question we have 1 over 2 into 3z minus 2 plus 1 over 5 multiplied by 3 minus 2z is equal to 2z divided by 5. As I have told you, so see, these are the fractions. We can solve this question of the linear equation in the form of fraction as well. But as I have told you, it is very easy if we will remove this fraction. So how? First I will write down the question again. Then we will proceed. It is 1 over 5, 3 minus 2z equal to 2z divided by 5. So see here, we have to multiply. We have three terms, 1, 2, 3. We have to multiply each term with 10. In the last question, we had multiplied with 6. But as I told you, it is not the rule that always you have to multiply with 6. No, it depends on the question. So in this question, you have to multiply each term with 10. How come 10? Now why we are not going to divide this with, multiply this by 2 or 4 or 5 or any number? Why 10? This is the question, right? So see, here is 2. You have to pick a number which is divisible by all the denominators. If I will say, okay, I will multiply each term with 2. So this 2 will cancel. But what will happen here? If I will write down 2 here, again it will be 2 over 5. This will be 2 over 5. If I will say, okay, I will multiply each term with 5. So this 5 will cancel if I will put 5 here, 5 here. But what about this 2, right? So you have to write down a number which is divisible by all this denominator, completely divisible by. So simple way is just multiply this and this, these two denominators. If you have 3, just multiply 3, right? This is the easiest way, but not the hard and fast rule. If suppose this is also 5, this is 5, this is 5, do not multiply 5 multiply by 5 25. Just write down 5 only one time. So here is 5 multiplied by 2, 10. So see, if I will simplify it to one time, 2, 5 times 10, it is completely divisible by 2. We do not have anything with decimal. Same thing here, 5 one time, 5 two time, 5 one time, 5 two time. Why we did this? Because we want to, sorry, this is not equal. Because we want to remove the fraction. So see, there is 1 in the denominator, so there is no need to write down. Now our question is 2 times 4 z, right? Now we do not have any fraction. So what is the next step? You have to multiply this parenthesis by 5, this parenthesis by 2, whatever is in front of the parenthesis you have to multiply. This is called the distributivity. So 5 3 times 15 z minus 5 2 times 10. Same thing here, 6 minus 4z is equal to 4z. Now we will do the transpose. See here, this is z, 15z, and 4 minus 4z is already on the left hand side, which I have told you that we have to transpose all the variables in one side. This only 4z will come here on the other side of the equation, and this is positive now. If there is no sign, it means positive. When you are taking the transpose of 4z, it will move to the other direction. It will be minus 4z, and then equal to, see, these two terms are constant. Minus 10 is with the negative sign. When it will transpose to the other side, it will be positive 10. And if it is positive, it is up to you. If you want, you can write down. If you will not write down, it means it is positive. This is positive 6. You have to take to the other side of the equation. The sign will change. Now it is negative 6. And if something is with the negative sign, you have to write down negative, right? So it will be 15 z, and this is minus, this is minus, so it will be 8z. You have to add, but sign will remains the same. Minus 8z is equal to 10 minus 6, which is equal to 4. So 15, this is positive 15z, this is negative, so positive, and this is 7x is equal to 4. Sorry, this is z, and z is equal to, or I will, this is z. So we want the value of z. We do not want anything with the z. So what is the relationship between this 7 and z? Multiplication. So opposite is division. Just divide here. Whatever you have to do, you have to do on the other side of the equation as well. This 7 will cancel each other. So we have only z on the left hand side, which is equal to 4 over 7, and this is our answer. If you want to check whether your answer is correct or not, you have to put the value of z in this equation. Wherever you will see put 4 over 7, 4 over 7, it should be, both sides should be equal at the end. And this is your answer. If still any point is not clear, without any hesitation, you can ask me. But please subscribe to my channel, Sci My Academy, and thanks for watching.